Hey YouTube, it's your girl, Sincerely Danny, and welcome to my channel. Okay, it is my second video and I am here with a little bit of a different type of talk, okay? So last week I told you guys I was going to be talking about celibacy and like getting through the hardships of it. And so this week I was going through some things and I just decided to take a little detour from the celibacy thing. That will not be all my channel's about, but I definitely wanted to give you guys just a little bit of background on what's happening in my life right now. So I hate my job. I have a lot of bills. I'm stressed and I have a lot of classes. So, background. Since I was 16 years old, I decided that I needed a car. I was tired of foot dragging. I don't know if you know what a foot dragger is, but it's someone that walks everywhere, and I just hated walking. I just did, and I never took the bus, but like if I had to go somewhere my mom didn't want to take me, I would walk there or have issues getting away home, and it was just so hectic and ridiculous. And that was like 90% of me and my mom's fights at that time. Then coming into my later teenage years, at 17 I graduated high school. I decided to graduate early, so I ended up going straight to college. I didn't take any time off or anything. So I go straight to college, and you know, everything's good for a little while. I have a car, but the car is really crappy. Like at first I was so happy, you know, it didn't have an aux cord or anything, but hey, it's your first car, you know, what more can you ask for? It would stop or like slow down really slow in the middle of the road. I guess it would overheat. It was just so many issues with the car. Like we literally put so much money into it, so much money buying it, and it just wasn't worth it. But because I was in such a rush, my parents just wanted to make me happy, so they just gave me whatever they could find, whatever was affordable for them at the time, and I took it with a smile on my face. Obviously that didn't turn out so well, so I'll say about 7-8 months ago I decided that I was just gonna, you know, sell my car and get a new one and finance it. So the car that I originally had was really broke down. Like the same day we went to go get, no, the same week we went to go get an appraisal and try to get everything sorted out, the car was giving me the most issues. I couldn't drive it. It was overheating, stopping in the middle of the road. It was just driving me nuts. And then I finally got it appraised. I had to think about the numbers that they were giving me, and the numbers weren't high, honey, because that car was crappy, okay? So after me and my parents thinking about it, like my mom thought maybe we could get a little bit more for it, but we took it to another place and the guy was like, look, your car is barely gonna get off of this lot, so I say you take it right back to where you were going, sell it as soon as possible, and then just haul ass. And that's exactly what we did. The car literally was smoking. He had to put water in it, and like it was just terrible. But thankfully we were able to get the money for it, and it wasn't a lot, but it was enough for me to put down a payment on my now car. I love my car. Her name is Virginia. She's a Toyota Corolla. She gives me life. Like that's my first real car. I mean, I really love her, but I wanted Virginia so bad that I didn't wait, and I didn't understand that my car payment, although it seemed small at the time, was actually going to be frustrating to have to pay every single month for years. Now, if I was making enough to pay my car note, you know, and have no problems on top of my other bills, because you know there's insurance that goes into it, and my mom helps me with that, but then you got to also think about gas. And then I have my camera that I'm still paying off and my laptop that I'm still paying off, and I need braces, and it's just a lot of stuff that I have to do and things that I don't need. And I just feel like the car is something that I really don't need right now. So I guess it's number one. Number one in the journey to fixing myself and getting into a place where I'm able to be financially stable. Giving up the car. I know you guys are probably thinking, how am I going to get around? I will have to foot drag. I will have to take the bus, and I will be sharing a car with my mom. But you know what? At the end of the day, it's not like I don't have a house to go to. You know, I could be using that money that I'm putting into the car and my insurance into a million other things that are way more important, you know? It'll just be a hassle having to work with our schedules, because my mom goes to the gym at night and I like to go out sometimes with my friends. So, you know, I'm a teenager. Obviously, that's going to be a little bit of a hassle, but my mom is more than like helpful. Like, she, you know, deserves that little break on her car insurance, and we just all deserve a break from this hectic situation. So I guess that's number two. Number two is getting myself out of hectic situations. I have a job and I took this position that I seriously hate. Every time I go to work, I just feel like my world is ending. Like, is this it for me? Is this where I'm going to spend the rest of my life? And I'm gonna just say right now, it ain't gonna happen. I'm not gonna be bussing tables and kissing people's asses for the rest of my life. My name is Danica Nasumi, not stupid ass, okay? So, I mean, that's just not something I'm gonna be doing. So I'm decided to put in my 2 weeks. I have to work. I have bills. They're not big bills. They're not gonna be big bills, seeing as I'm giving up my car note. It's gonna probably cost me like $250 a month compared to almost $1,000 a month. And I'm not making that much as a waitress, you guys. Just letting you know. Okay? So that's like a big break for all of us, you know? Like, if I can't come up with all the money, my mom's helping me here, my dad's helping me there. And so, I mean, this will literally give us all room to breathe. I will get another job waitressing, but I will make sure that the waitressing job is scheduled so that way I still have time to go out on the weekends, have a good time with my friends, do my homework, study, do papers, all that stuff. That is not going to change, but the job has to, because if I'm not happy, then nobody's happy. I won't be miserable for freaking a job. So yeah, I guess that's really most of what's going on for me right now. I hate my job. I hate all the bills I have. And I'm happy that I've come to a place now where I'm able to see where I went wrong and find out a way that is beneficial for me to get myself out of it. So I guess that's mainly what I guess that's what all of today's video was about. If you're in a situation and you just feel like you're just caught somewhere that you really don't want to be, don't be there. It's literally, we're so young. We really should not have to deal with things like this at such a young age. I feel like when you think about college when you're younger, it just seems like the whole world is ahead of you. You know, I'm gonna have a car, I'm gonna have a boyfriend, and I'm gonna have a lot of friends, and I'm gonna go out to parties, I'm gonna live on campus. And then you get there and it's nothing like what you thought. I want to go away to college. I am in my second year of community college, which is my last year, and I want to go away to college. I want to have the full college experience, but I want to save. I want to make sure that when I go, I don't have bills lingering in the background on top of the freaking rent I'm gonna be having to pay, which will hopefully be paid by financial aid or something. But it's just a lot that I didn't take into consideration before getting my car. You know, I didn't think about when I was trying to go away to college. You know, my parents can't afford to pay for everything. I have to do something. And if you guys aren't familiar with college towns, it's pretty hard to find a job because we're all college students, and shoot, we all need a job. We all need some cheddar. So, you know, in the next 5 years, I'm 19 now, I want to see major improvements in my life. Financial stability. I want to be happy. I want to make time for God and my family. I want to be able to travel with friends. I want to hopefully have a boyfriend or husband. I don't know if I'm gonna be old enough for all that, but you know, I want to have a serious relationship. I want to have a nice car. I want to have my own apartment. I want to have gotten my college degree. I want to follow my dream and start really putting time and effort into my music and putting time into YouTube. It's just so much stuff that's just been holding me back, mostly fear. And I refuse to be scared because I always think to myself, do I want to be just working, paying bills, and then croaking at one point? Oh my god, guys, this is literally my second take recording this video. I've had so many interruptions, but I am just about done. If you don't get the point, follow your dreams. Do not let anyone or anything stand in your way. I know that I'm young and you may be a little bit older, or I don't know, whatever the case or circumstance is. You have a child, you have an abusive spouse, or I don't know what the situation is that you could be in, but whatever it is, if you put yourself there, you can take yourself out. It's gonna do you some good, and it's gonna be hard, but it's going to be worth it at the end. That's the point I'm at now. I feel like I could breathe again. I mean, I've been saying I wanted to do this for months, but because I was taking people's advice here and there, I wasn't listening to God and myself and understanding that it's not their lives. It's not whatever they're going through. This is my life, and I have to do what's best for me in my situation. You know, we could be in the same situation and something may work for you and not work for me. We're just two different people, and that's just the point I'm at now. You know, I just got to do what I have to do for myself and for my future. You know, I have a lot of hope. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will keep you guys updated and let you know what's going on with this little escapade I'm on, but I guarantee it's going to work out. I can feel it's going to work out, and I'm so excited to just have a weight lifted off my shoulder. I have so much homework, and I have classes starting in less than a month, and I can finally just take some time and focus on those instead of worrying about all of my bills. Have a great day. I love you guys. My channel hasn't even started. I'm pretty sure I only have 2 subscribers, but you know what? I don't care. If you see this video and you like it, subscribe to it. Let me know what you think, and I will be back. Okay? I have a lot of free time on my hands now, so bye.